Okay, so since I didn't do a video yesterday, cause I cracked my head open. Let's see if y'all could see. You see that? I was gonna make a video, a book review video on some books. I'm gonna get to that eventually. But what happened was, I was working and I was just finishing working, and I had an empty can on the desk, and it fell over. And right next to the desk, we got our dresser. I bent down to pick up the can, headbutted the dresser, cracked my head open. No stitches though. It just hurt like shit. So I didn't do no video yesterday like I promised. But to make up for it, we're gonna do a crawfish ball video because my wife picked up a sack of crawfish, and I figured might as well video because you know it's fun.
I wanna watch.
First step for this is I'm gonna take these here crawfish, I'm gonna put them in this tub that I like to use, and I'm gonna wash them off and rinse them off real good because you always gotta wash them crawfish. They don't call them mud bugs for nothing. Hey you, run around in your pajamas. So, well, I'm cutting it right now and I'm dumping them in. Bubby's filming it.
Are they alive?
Yeah, they're alive. We ain't balled them yet.
They gotta be dead.
When you ball them, yeah.
They gotta be dead when we eat them.
Yeah.
I see them moving.
You see them moving?
Yeah.
Alright, let's dump them in here. These are some medium smalls from the crawfish house. They look pretty good though. It's not bad size crawfish. I like them size actually. That's some good eating size.
Yeah.
They got a lot of meat on the tails. See that? All that meat on the tails?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good bit.
Yeah, that's some good eating crawfish size right there.
They don't bite your hand.
Nah, they don't pinch too bad. It's not like crabs. Crabs hurt. Crawfish, not so much. Alright. See how they muddy though? So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna rinse them off. Get them all good and wet and rinsed off. Clean all that mud off. Let them sit in that water for a while. Probably gonna let them sit for about an hour or so. After, you know, get the water up to about right there or so. And we're gonna let them sit. I pinch! I pinch! Alright, Dominic, that should be good. The next step will be us getting the water ready. Oh, you dropped it?
He was walking down here. Look, a purple one right here.
Put it on there again. Oh yeah, it's kind of purple, huh?
Yeah. His head right there is purple. Put it on me. Well, you made me drop it?
So we filling up my pot with the water now, and then I got my burner hooked up. I haven't turned it on yet. I'm gonna fill my pot up with water, and then I'll see. You're probably gonna fill up the water to right about there-ish. I don't know if y'all can tell that real good, but that's a big pot though. Some people don't got that big a pot. Some people got bigger pots.
I'm trying to get the big one. I'm trying to get that.
Alright, so what I did was I poured some water out because it was looking pretty muddy. So I'm gonna rinse them a second go around. Sometimes if you see your water's real muddy, you want to do that. And I'll fix me a drink. So what I'm gonna do is I'll put my hose on shower, and I'm gonna give them crawfish another shower to clean them off a little bit better. But that's just to get some of that mud off, get them a little more cleaner. Because sometimes some clean crawfish is good crawfish. Switch hands. Grab my drink. Cleaning the crawfish, cleaning the crawfish. Taking a bath, taking a shower, cleaning them crawfish. Oh yeah. Anyway, that was another extra tip to add. Ready? It's on? Mm-hmm. Okay, it's on. It's on like butter popcorn. So what I got here is I got my seasoning ingredients. This is some of my stuff that I'm gonna put in a little while. They call that the vegetables. I got some more stuff too though. But this right here is gonna be my seasoning. What I like to do is I got my burner going. I went put that in. I went took a shower because I went fishing earlier today with my little partner that's behind the camera right now, and my other little partner, Natalie. we went catching some brim this morning. And I cleaned them, and then I got to doing this. I hadn't showered yet, so I felt like, you know, a good shower after all that liven you up a little bit. So got my drink. Now what I'm about to do is, shout out to my brother BJ Gotro. He got me these for Christmas a couple years ago. Badass for balling. They call them the fryer gloves because they work good for frying too. But balling, you stick your whole damn hand in the water with these things. They badass. They real insulated and whatnot. I usually use one at a time for most of what I'm doing, but they come in real handy. So shout out to him on that. So anyway, now we're gonna start seasoning our water. The water's getting hot, but it ain't balling yet. But what does help it start balling is adding your seasoning. So what I got here, liquid ball. I usually use the Tar Heel brand stuff, but because of the quarantine, we ain't really been able to go and get stuff like that. So we've been doing Walmart orders. So what I got, Zatarain's. Zatarain's ain't bad. It's a Louisiana product. It's just it's not quite as good as the Tar Heel stuff or like the Swamp does, but it's good. I like it. It works. It'll get the job done. So I got half a bottle of a 16 fluid ounce. I don't do much measuring, but I'm just telling y'all what I got here. I'm gonna dump that whole bottle in there. Bye-ya! Now, I'm gonna dump some of the powder ball in there. Ooh, got a little bit down my nose. Hey! So now I got cayenne pepper.
Is this a dirty shirt?
That's so. The thing I'm using to wipe stuff with. So now the cayenne.
Can I use it to wipe this?
No. What I got here is some jalapeno hot sauce. I like to add that in here. Now, not the whole bottle. It was about, let me rephrase, it was about that full or whatever. You could dump the whole bottle if you really want. It's up to you. However you like to season your stuff. So we put some cayenne already. Oh, I like to add a little paprika. And then I like to add some garlic powder. You add a good bit of all of this because it's a lot of water and you want that flavor to soak up. And then I take this is about 3/4 a stick of butter. Real butter. I know how I feel about that. Don't use that margin. Y'all put this margin, go home. Don't come here. I'll stick that butter in there. Like, let me throw this in the trash. Throw a little bit a few of these things that are empty in the trash. Take a hit of your drink. This is where your gloves come in. Get my spoon, my glove. I like to get that a mix. Mix that all up. Then you kind of tell what your water is looking like. If it's looking like what crawfish ball water is supposed to look like, then you know. Come look at the water, or deep. See that butter? It ain't balling yet, and that butter ain't melted yet, but it's going. You see that color of it? I want a little bit more of that. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put some more crab ball up in there. Bye-ya! Now we're gonna mix that all up. Now we might be working with something. Alright. Now we gotta let that get to a ball. And you know what? The boiling pot I got in there. Everybody likes garlic. Once it gets rolling, that's when you really want them gloves. Right now, it's not really balling yet, so the gloves don't really matter. But when it gets to balling, these gloves come in handy. So yeah, so that's it for this part of the video. Next we'll be adding some vegetables. Alright, so the water's rolling. We're gonna put that down. Now the first thing you add to, as far as vegetables, to your boiling water is your mushrooms. See, I almost burnt myself. That's where them gloves come in. But I was lazy and didn't put them on. And then the second thing you're gonna add is your onions. My cameraman's over there playing in the dirt, so I'm gonna try to do this kind of like this. Alright, so that didn't work, so I'm just gonna put them in one at a time with my glove. Bye-ya! Normally when you're doing this for a lot of people, you'd add a lot more, but we only got the 6 of us, and some of the people don't eat onions, so I'm only gonna do like 5 of them. But see, put that onion in there, pow! Now, if I wasn't so lazy and I felt like taking the time, one of the things you can do is you peel them and you cut them in half and then you wrap them in aluminum foil with a little seasoning in aluminum foil. That works pretty good. A buddy of mine, shout out to Mark Miller, taught me that. Works pretty good. But I'm gonna be lazy and I'm just gonna stick them in there like that and let them ball. See, I got the gloves on now. But yeah, so that's all you stick in for now. You let that ball for a little while. And then right after that, the next thing is your garlic and your corn, and then I do sausage and potatoes. Basically, the reason why you're doing everything like in like not separate, but you're doing it in like increments where you kind of, it's because some of the stuff takes longer. So I like the mushrooms to go the longest because they soak that seasoning up real good. The onions, when they start getting soft, you kind of test them a little bit with a knife. I'll show y'all that. That's when you kind of know when to add your other stuff. But that's the trick to your vegetables, getting your times right where everything tastes, where it's the right texture, you know. And as long as your seasoning is good, it's going to taste good, you know. So anyway, that's it for that part. Alright, so that's been rolling for about 5 minutes or so. Now we're going to toss these cloves of garlic in there. So you can close the garlic. Bye-ya! Alright, so I just checked the onions. They had the position that I want where they're just good enough where everything else can cook with it. So now what we're going to do is, we got corn. We're going to add that. Yep. This is where the gloves come in. Hold on. See? That's where the gloves come in. Don't burn yourself. Now, potatoes. See, these are the little red potatoes. Small. See how small that is?
Those are the good potatoes.
Right, that off is about to go in some boiling ass water. That's the good size right there for boiling crawfish.
I love the potatoes.
And now, the last part, that smoked sausage. This is from that old boy in Fort Barron made that. This is good stuff.
That's good.
That was made from deer and pork. The deer, me and Dominic shot. That's it. We're gonna let that cook. When you stick a knife in the potato and it falls off, it's ready. So the next video will be us pulling it out. Boom, you can end it.
Video streaming.
Alright. So this is where we check our potatoes. I gotta get one on the spoon first. Woo! Well, see, it hit me in the face. There's one. That was had it. Here, okay. Stop. Let me get a potato here. Up there it is. Look at that sauce. Where the potatoes at? We didn't put no potatoes, I'm thinking. Oh, there's one. Alright. So now you test your potato. It fell off like I liked it to fall off. So that means this is done. So, put that fire off. Bow! Now this is where we grab our gloves. Pull that out. Let it drain. Very careful. Don't burn yourself. Because, like, I'm in flops. It can hurt real bad. But what I end up doing is I got this wood that I put right here. I'll put that on top of there. And then I usually got an ice chest that I put my vegetables in, but we're gonna try something different. We're gonna put some of our different vegetables in some different containers.
Potato.
Something different. So anyway, I'm gonna put some in this one and some in this one. That's it for that part.
Okay.
It's recording? Mm-hmm. Alright. So now here's the next step. I put my vegetables in these bowls. Normally, like I said, I use ice chest for this, but we're trying something different. What I do is I like to throw a little hit of butter in there with it. Because you got corn and potatoes and some onions and stuff. So I'll put me some butter in there. Cut that over there. There we go. So I'll put more butter in this one with the onions and stuff. But I put a little bit with the mushrooms and stuff. And then what I do, a little seasoning. Ooh, yeah. All that on there like that. How that dude does. Just like that. Alright, so now what we're going to do, we put that lid on there, let that butter melt, and then I'm going to shake it up all that real good with each other. So that's it for that one. Alright, so now I got my water back up to a ball. That's your first step once you pull your vegetables out and everything and you get it all situated. You get your water back balling. What I did is I put about half a sack of them crawfish in my basket. Now I take them there and we put them in that boiling water. Bye-yow. So basically what happens is you let them do. When that comes back up to a ball, we're going to turn it off, dump some ice in there and shock them, and we let it sit about 15 minutes. And well, usually that's when they're ready to roll. The next part of the video, I'll show y'all when I think they're ready to be turned off and ice put in. Right. So after about 3 big vodka drinks, switching over to the Bud Light. Sometimes you need to do that so you don't mess up the crawfish. Because if you stay on the heavy stuff, yeah, you'll get your times wrong and you get confused and do things you probably shouldn't do. But come on over there now. So what we got going on here? See how them crawfish look there? See how they good and red and the knuckles are starting to kind of pop a little bit? We stir that around. Now it's time to do what I call shocking them. We're going to cut the fire off. Wow, there's the fire being cut off. Now normally what I would do here is a whole bag of ice. But we on coronavirus lockdown, so I've been bagging ice out of my freezer off the ice maker in ice cube trays. So this is what I got. So we're gonna shock them. Bye-yow! I'm gonna save that bag because that's what we do. Now we're gonna come up with our gloves. Bam! We're gonna mix that on in there. All up, mix it all up. And we're gonna let that sit and start a timer for 15 minutes. You cut it off?
No.
Oh, okay. Right now I'm gonna set a 15-minute timer. Well, technically I'm probably gonna put 14 because we've been yapping. But you put your timer on, and when it hits that 13, 14-minute mark, pull them out, put them over there, let some of the water run out, and then that's where we're gonna put in the ice chest. The next step will be me putting them in the ice chest, and I'll show y'all. Alright, so the camera, we had to operate the air there. Basically what happened was I took the crawfish out of the pot, drained them, put them in the ice chest, sprinkled seasoning, shook it up, and then I was gonna get to this step. Little boo-boo, no big deal. We'll film it. I got another half a sack of crawfish. We can film that, doing it, and y'all will understand the concept. But this is the important part that I was gonna talk about. I got me an 11/16 wrench right here. Reason why I'm saying 11/16 is important, because that's American. Ain't no metric going on here. No, anyway, I just felt like saying that. But the main part of this thing is you don't, like I think I was saying when the thing wasn't recording, I was talking about how you don't want to overcook them. I pulled them out at 12 minutes instead of 15 minutes because of the size. These are medium crawfish, medium to small crawfish. If you'd done large crawfish, you go a whole 15 minutes. Because these are medium to small and you don't want to overcook them, because when they overcook them, they don't peel good. That's why I put them out at 12. But here's the second part of that. Use this wrench. I put this right here. Now I put this like this, and it keeps that lid open a little bit. Because what happens is, if you don't have that lid open, they continue to cook in the ice chest. They continue to cook in the ice chest with the lid closed, and all of a sudden, you're like, man, they were peeling great. Now they don't peel no good. Because they continue to cook. Use your brain. Let that air flow out. Let that air flow out. They're going to get ate. It's all good. They ain't going to cool off that quick. So, like I said, the wrench trick, or a brick, or I don't know, the bottle. You can put that bottle in there. I mean, anything to keep that ice chest open. But it's a good, important lesson. There you go, Dom.
Okay.
It tastes good? You're not in the shop. Is it good, Natalie? See? Finished product. People enjoy, huh?
Yes, sir. That don't look like
Alright, so earlier on the first batch, we didn't get video of this part. So I'm going to do this part. That way, y'all understand the concept of this part. It's actually pretty simple, and I explained it earlier. Where's my gloves at? Y'all see the gloves?
they're behind the screen.
Oh. No, they're not.
Let me come look. Right here.
Found them? Alright, yeah.
Okay, right there.
So, the concept is we're going to put them in the ice chest, season them, shake them, and that's what y'all missed earlier. Because we had a camera malfunction.
So they seen the ice part?
Yeah, oh yeah, all that part was done.
Okay.
So, here we are, putting them in the ice chest. Like I said, the only part that was missed earlier was this part. So, pretty much we'll make a full video with this. So, what we did, like I said, what y'all didn't see was us adding seasoning over the top.
It's called the sprinkle.
Called the sprinkle, exactly. Now you remember. Oh yeah. Don't forget it, and don't forget to drink your cold pop. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. And y'all probably remember this part, because this part we did talk about. Take your American wrench, 11/16. Hiya! Oh wait. And you. Hiya! That's it. That was the part that didn't include earlier. Now it's included. The next section will just be some people enjoying crawfish, and I'll talk to y'all, and that'll be the end of our video. Everybody, y'all enjoying it?
Yes, sir.
They taste good?
Yes, sir.
So it turns out I might know how to boil a little crawfish here and there. And some vegetables.
That one.
That's a good one, huh? Alright. So, there it is. Crawfish are good. Life is good. Crawfish are good.
What happened to this?
Don't know. Y'all see this ambiance we got going on with the candlelight? There's some citronella candles because those fucking gnats suck. Anyway, they rolling. They gone. They're not too bad now with the citronella going. But everybody enjoyed the crawfish. They tasted good. Still got some in the ice chest that I'm gonna manger on in a little while. But I'm still enjoying my beer. That's how I roll though. I like to sample potatoes, crawfish, but I sample. And then when I'm ready to kind of call it a night, then I pick out. If I eat too much right out the gate, the beer don't slide as much. Oh, by the way, Bud Heavy, moved on to it. That's all I got left in the freezer. Not the freezer, the ice box. Ah. My old lady done turned the light on. Now the bugs are really gonna come in. This is when the June bug come in. You turn the lights on, she don't realize that's a mistake. But I deal with them. They get too bad, I eat my crawfish in the house. Anyway, love y'all. Peace out.